Alright, hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Mail finally came today and I got some autographs, but that will be shown in a separate video. There's a couple packets of autographs right there. And I want to talk about my stamp show experience very quickly, and then I'll show you the goodies that I got. Basically, I got to the stamp show half an hour early and tried to pay early, and then they didn't want to take my money until time, I don't know. They were confused that I showed up 20 minutes early, I don't know. But anyway, there was a place where you could look at some free magazines and look at some stuff from the stamp show, and some people brought a lot of money and other people brought very little. And I will say that the stamp show was not necessarily poorly attended, but it was probably not as crowded as it could have been. And also, I think there was a fewer vendors. There was just, not obviously the quality of stuff wasn't there at the same time, but silver and gold was way up. And so I didn't buy any of that. It was way too much for that kind of stuff. There were very few deals. But if you went to the stamp and paper vendors, then that's where you really found the deals. I found one vendor that had dollar stuff, and which is okay. And then one vendor, his stuff was really picked through and very tired, and he didn't sell much of anything. Although his prices were decent, and he did have more of those NASA autographs, but I just, I have to hold back on those because I haven't really verified the previous ones I got. I'm pretty sure most of them are legit, but he still had those. And then well, anyway, I won't go into that. But anyway, and then the other thing was that then I went down to the end and I found the 25-cent guy, and man, that guy was awesome. So I was willing to pay full price on some other things, and I bought a bag full of stamps as well too. This whole bag full of stamps here, 300 times 25 cents. It looks like 75 at 60, so I paid $40 for that. So that's a heck of a deal. So that'll all be used. Really pretty cool. Very cool there. So that's a lot of letter writing starting there, and I got some other stamps which I paid full price for, but I wanted some Christmas stamps. That's unfortunately a full sheet, and that will not be a full sheet. So some people say, well, that's a collectible I'm ruining, but most people say, well, who cares? And then here's some more Christmas stamps. Unfortunately, these are the ones that do not have denominations on them, so there's no markings on them. And then there are some other stamps I bought at full price, these 29s, so those will be used. Hopefully they're not too glossy. And I think there might be a few other stamps. I bought a bunch of face value stamps here, all different kinds of Christmas, lots of 1s and 2s in there, some sports stamps in there, so that's really pretty good stuff there. So I just needed a bunch of, cancelable stamps, if that makes any sense. But where I found the real deals was the postcard and the kind of old envelope piles, and there was thousands of things to look at. And by the time it was all said and done, the boxes looked like they were even more full than when we started out with. Some people picked out probably a couple dollars worth of stuff, and I picked out $25 worth of stuff. Then I came back for some more. So let's get to that very quickly here. Hopefully this will show. Mount Hood. So that's all we need to know about that. That's in Oregon. This one here is Liverpool from the landing stage. It's got some cool double-decker streetcars there. I'll try to go as fast as I can because I got lots of these. This is Stairway to Great Walled Garden, Ralston Heights. I'm not sure exactly where that is. I don't know why I even grabbed that one. I'm not sure. It looks like it's been cut on the end there, so I don't know why I grabbed that one. Those might have been the ones that filled up to $25. Nice Eastern Airlines, but unfortunately it's used, but unfortunately there's a big crease in it, but still it's probably worth about $1. And then here's a bunch of steamboat from Niagara Falls. That's pretty neat. Some of these have really cool backs on them and some of them don't. But anyway, this one, unfortunately, I didn't realize a stamp was missing on that one. But again, that was towards the end of my, I was getting kind of tired. Here's Patty Garden Seed. I don't know who Patty Garden Seed is. No idea. This is from the Philippines, Manila, Philippines, so that's pretty neat. Then we have this one here, Fresno, California, MO window. I don't know what that means, but guess what? So I open that up here, and there's the fresh and clean one inside here. So his return one was on the outside, and then the fresh and clean one. Oh, actually, oh, sorry, wait. Okay, that was the wrong one. Anyway, I got a Fresno one, and then there was happened to be an Art of Disney in there. Fresno, California, so that's really pretty neat. So that is a Fresno one, so that's what he was ordering, the Art of Disney. And then this one here is got Iron Man Station. And Iron Man Station, you know who the Iron Man is, not Ozzy Osbourne. Probably Cal Ripken, the Iron Man Station, I believe. That's what that's for, Baltimore, Maryland. So that's pretty neat. Then we got this one here, which is a zip code station day. They didn't cancel the stamp there. What do we got here? Well, anyway, let's see if I can get this out of here, because I don't want to spend half an hour on just these. But there's a zip code day station, Jackson, Wyoming, so that's really pretty neat, with the Oregon Trail on there. Pretty cool. Then we have this one here, Chocolate Station, Paradise, California. And you know, Paradise, California burned up in the fires, and also sort of their post office. There's a little note in there, and I think I should have another Paradise one in here somewhere. This one is 100 Years of Flight right there with a space shuttle on there, and I believe this one also has the other one inside of it, if I'm not mistaken here. Try to get that one out of here carefully. Yeah, so that could be basically used for an autograph, Grapevine, Texas. So there's that one here. And I found this one here is the Florida Marlins World Champions envelope there. It's got somebody's address on there, but you could probably cover that up. There's nothing inside there except for just a little blurb. I think somebody used that to protect the magazine. I don't know what that is there. Then we have this one from Rochester, New York. And I don't remember this one at all, so I have to excuse me on this one here. The one from Rochester, New York is the Mail Early Holiday Station, Candelagua, New York, I think that's what it is. Candelagua, I think. Lagua, 2005. So a nice Christmas one there. This one here is an envelope commemorating the San Francisco Chief, commemorating the inaugural trip from San Francisco to Chicago. And there's some sort of information or card. Sometimes people use cards in there, but you want to take those out because that's not acid-free cardboard, and that sometimes ruins the envelope there. Here is Mount Rushmore being scaled, I guess. That's Lincoln right there. This one here is the Silver Cross Hospital of Joliet, Illinois. If they have interesting backs, I'll show you. Those were all 25 cents. I think this was maybe, I'm not sure if this was 25 cents or this is $1. This is somewhere in Nebraska. Some real photograph postcard there. It's embossed as well too, so there's that one there. This one might have been I'm not sure what this one was. No, this is I think Ludwig van Beethoven statue. This one here is St. Mary's Hospital, I think is what it says. Roswell, New Mexico, so that's really pretty cool. And Roswell, New Mexico, it's canceled from like 1910. That's an old one there. Then this one here is State Capitol Building, Salem, Oregon. That's worth $0.25. A little damage there, but that could be used or mailed. This was a neat one here. Unfortunately, the corner's missing, but Emil Sauer, it looks like. You'd be sour too if you were missing a corner, but that's pretty neat. Then this one here is a coffee tree postcard here, and I have two different ones. This one here is Nut Tree, California. I don't know I have a Nut Tree, California. And there is the coffee tree out of Nut Tree, California. So I don't know if I have that in my book there. This is some sort of railroad bridge here, so that's really pretty cool. I could give you some more details if you want. I'm already at 8 minutes here, and we're hardly even started. A night's work, so there's a nice train there. I forget what that, this is, I don't know what the date is in there. It's kind of obscured, but that's old. That's like 20s or so, teens or 20s. This one here is Veterans of World War I. Some sort of only war veterans exhibit on the fairgrounds of the Seattle World's Fair, I believe that what is. Another railroad bridge somewhere. Forget what that was. Here's another railroad or train going across a bridge. That's pretty neat. And there's the back of it. It's kind of thin right there. I don't know what happened there, but it feels really solid here, and it feels kind of flimsy right there. Don't know what happened there. I think maybe, oh yeah, it came loose here, so that just requires a little glue. Then we have this one here, nice train photograph of some kind. Postcard. It looks like it might have been trimmed a little bit to fit some sort of album. Don't really know. Rose Street Viaduct, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Neat with a train there. That's pretty cool. Another train one. Some of these train postcards, I'm not even joking, could be worth anywhere between $5 and $15 each. Suburban train station and trains Petoskey, Michigan. There's that one there. And we have another one here out of Michigan, Traverse Bay, Michigan. Somebody wrote 12 on there. Here's a railroad bridge of some kind. There's that one there. We have another railroad postcard out of it's the O-R-N-N. So I don't know where that is. Maybe Canada. I'm not sure what that is. And here is some guy picking because like I said, this was just so cheap. Oh yeah, there's a train there, and it looks like somebody's edited it, doodled on that. I'm not really sure. Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know if I meant to grab that one, but I got in my pile there. Here's another train Leaving in the distance, Overland Limited, neat postcard there. Another one here, Great Salt Lake, Utah. They're going all across these waterways. It's amazing. We're already at 10 minutes here. I might not be able to show everything. Another train one here. We'll change it up here. Here's a Dodgers one, baseball's legendary playing fields, Vero Beach, Florida. That's pretty neat. And I believe that one is in there, if I'm not mistaken here. So yeah, that's really cool. It didn't get canceled super well on the bottom. The date got kind of screwed up, but I didn't realize that. Then some like Christmassy type postcards, and that one there has not been used. A lot of these are foreign, but I will use that. There's another one right here, so that's pretty cool. I grabbed a bunch of those. Another train, Weyburn, Saskatoon, or Saskatchewan. I don't know if it's Saskatoon or Saskatchewan. Some sort of real photograph of some sort of family. It's like a World War I veteran right there, it looks like. So that's kind of neat. Some sort of comic postcard. There were not very many of those. This one, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of pull-out postcard with all kinds of little bits of little figurines and stuff in there. Maybe you can decorate that in there. It is really kind of a weird postcard, kind of like a pamphlet type thing. It's been taped and put back together. I have no idea if that's a homemade thing or what it is. It's really neat. Really neat. You can, I don't know if you can take that person out or move them or do something with it, but it's really unusual postcard. That's really that's probably, maybe could be even a $40 postcard. Here's a bunch of French generals or something like that, it looks like. Another religious postcard of some type there. This one here says Daddy. It's some sort of poem postcard there. It looks like it was not used, but it turned brown over the years. Some sort of tree here. This is Myrtle Creek, Oregon, so that's neat. Some sort of postcard there, don't really know. Brief cart, German maybe. This one here is, shoot. This is Yellowstone Park. It's the Morning Glory Spring. Don't know, I've seen that one before. But a lot of these, and here's another historical one. I won't go into that one there, but anyway, there's that one there. You never know what this one is worth. Some of those are just really B-19 initial flight of world's largest airplane, United States Army Air Corps. That was kind of Marchfield, California, so that's really pretty neat. I don't know if I have a Marchfield cancel there. And some of these were $1 a piece. I think this might have been $1. I'm not 100% sure. The guy holding the kid. Some of these real photo postcards. This is an actual photograph here. Don't know. Watch your step. Bunch of stuff on that one. That's a really neat photograph for a whopping $1. Here's a woman standing on the railroad tracks. I haven't read the sign yet. And then there's this bunch of stuff here. Don't know where I'm going, but look like I'm on my way. Vern or something. Or I don't know, Vernie. And there's another one here with a man with a straw boater hat and a woman with a fancy hat there. That's cool. This one here has got a stamp on it. Something Surfside, New Jersey or something like that. I can't read that. Something side, something New Jersey. That's an interesting postcard there. And not much writing on the back of it here. This one here, I don't know why I grabbed this. Oh, Pasadena, California. That's why I grabbed that. And that was on my kind of question mark pile there. This one's the San Francisco, California Airmail 1954. First non-stop flight. Some people want anywhere between $2 and $5 for these, depending on the vendor. Another B-19 one there. I grabbed 2 of those. Quilts of Gee's Bend. Orlando Museum Art. And of course there is that one as well. There's that one. Chocolate Station, Paradise, California burned up, so there is Chocolate Station. Even the post office burned up. This is probably some sort of post office. I'm not sure where this is at here. This is U.S. Hotel Building, Jacksonville, Oregon. So there is that one there. This one here is commemoration of the first flight of something. Joe Cotton, Colonel USF, looks like he's autographed that one. And then there's some sort of test pilot that autographed it as well. They're Al White. So I don't know, Chief Test Pilot. That's really pretty neat. Edwards, California. Al White. I don't know. Really neat. Unless that's Ed White. I don't know. I can't read that. Christmas, Michigan, it looks like. So that's neat. Here's a Universal Postal Union, United States of America. That's really ancient. This could be turn of the century or even 1800s. I have no idea. Here's some ancient antique Christmas cards there. I thought those were really pretty cool. These are probably out of the teens, 20s, or 30s. Really ancient. I grabbed, I think, 3 of those. They might have had the envelopes for them, but I didn't need those, or I didn't see those. I don't know what happened here. Here's another Smithsonian Institute National Aerospace Museum. This might be one of the best stamp shows I've ever had. There's World Airways. It's used, but it's still a neat postcard there. A Friend at Court, again for 25 cents. Take the good with the bad. And there were so many postcards. South Lincoln, I don't know where that is, 1916. Then we got Farragut State Park, Idaho, 1973 Scout Jamboree. That's pretty cool. Again, eBay prices are going to be like triple everything I bought, or quadruple. I mean, I don't mean $1, but I mean everything I bought, all these $1 items, 25-cent items are going to be anywhere between probably $1 and $15, $20 each. Here's the Smithsonian Institute, so I should have bought more, but again, I only took $150 with me, and some of those dollars were for other things. Then we have this one here, bestseller, How's Your Stock? Bell Trading Post can get a bunch of junior sheriff badges. Some sort of Ship's Cafe thing, I don't know what this is, but I just thought it was really cool. No idea what that is. Then we have the American Freedom Train. This is from 1975, Portland, Oregon. That's pretty cool. A lot of people followed that. Here's a perforated postcard, so it's 2 cents right there, and then there's another 2 cents there, so you can basically fold that and rip that apart, and then you got 2 usable postcards. Another Christmas one there. Then we have a nice Canada one there with a flag on there. You can get a hockey player to sign that one. Christmas Valley, Oregon, so that's neat. And I got 3 of those. He had a whole pile of those, and I grabbed 3 or 4 of those. Just thought that was neat. And then we have some sort of mill in Massachusetts, or I'm sorry, I'm at Billings, Montana. I just thought that was a cool one there. And this is just where the waves break, so that's pretty neat. Just don't know. I was looking for postcards. Here's Tortilla Flat of Arizona. Don't know why I grabbed that one. Just a postcard of some sort of woman there. I don't know. It's some sort of Dutch or Belgian postcard. I have no clue what that is. Here's a guy on a little dinky little sleigh with a horse. Brief Court. There's some sort of drive-through tree. Calaveras, Big Trees, California. A nice Oregon postcard, even though it's used. I've never seen that one before. That's probably worth a couple bucks. Some sort of kind of building there. I don't know what that is. This is the Norman Staircase, Canterbury. Ancient postcard, someplace 1906, Oklahoma. That's really rare, really unusual, very cool. We got a few more here. We're almost done here. Another religious postcard here. A lot of these are foreign again, as I said. It's another one as well. And then we've got Sissa. Castor oil makes her feet sore and she knows. I don't know what that is, but that's just weird. And then there's some chairs in a building. We've got Offenbach, kind of damaged Offenbach there, but that could be used for something, or I just display it somewhere. Another religious postcard, unfortunately damaged there. It just, again, it got water damage. It's just goofed up, but, you know, I might be able to use that for something. And then there's a nice group of people there. I have no idea what that is. Target Postal, so that's probably Mexico maybe. I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea, no clue. Then we have Frida Hempel, don't know. And again, a lot of these were damaged there, but again, for 25 cents, I'm not going to complain. I got this for $1, some sort of cabinet card, or not cabinet card, whatever. And it's got the old stamp on there, so that's pretty neat. This is probably 1800s or early 1900s. Then we have Johann Sebastian Bach. I'll be Bach. And then some more redwoods or something like that. This one here is City Park, Portland, Oregon. Somebody said that was a relatively common one. But common at 25 cents, that's pretty rare. So that's, and there's this dude here because I thought, why not? And we have this dude right here because, again, why not? This guy is some Sir Oswald Burley from the San Mateo Garden, San Mateo, California, I don't know. Then we have a Christmas Wish, and I grabbed a lot of the Christmas ones there because, you know, 25 cents. Got some ski mountains. Was that Mount Hood, I'm guessing? Mount Hood, Oregon. We're almost at the 20-minute mark. Hopefully this will upload here. A Grave of Benjamin Franklin, because why not? And that's a really unusual one. That's probably worth about $5 there. Some people, good salmon catch, Alaska. I think that was $1 from another vendor. But, you know, you could easily waste $1. And then the last but not least is I got a Bank of Sudan, 50 piastres, because I think I needed a direct Sudan and not a South Sudan. It's $2 for that one, so I figured that was really cool. Hope you enjoyed that. I got a mountain of stuff to sort through, and thank you for watching.